Alrighty.
Hello? Anybody here?
Proximity
Oh,
alert.
jeez.
Biology human. Protocol kill all mans. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized. Attempting to disengage scriming. Executive level password accepted. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Have April.
Sorry about that. That was my dad calling me. My brother's having some health issues. Got a kidney stone 2 inches large.
Captain, I've touched down on Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Watch those traps. My field stitches aren't exactly pretty.
Check.
That's the last of him.
Oh, jeez. Okay, just trying to walk through there is not the way we go. I'm not good enough to unlock.
Easy. Guess that was the hard part. Now it's just the part that might blow us up. Time for a drink? Hi.
The hell, Ollie? You fell to your death?
Let me take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas, and the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties. Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are. Good. Oh, I just...
Hey, take the call.
You take real good care of your pistol, Doctor.
I have so many of these things.
That helps.
I oughta. Kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
I don't really need to carry any of these on me. I don't. Bunch of weight I don't need to have.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vita. Destination reached. The groundbreaker. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission.
What? Oh, is this on? I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway. Now, how does this blasted...
The transmission. Mm-hmm. We're now
It's my time to talk to this fucking
Captain.
guy. He was over here. Over here. I don't remember where this fucking guy was. Here he is.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my Aha! I knew that I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you... The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you.
That's what I seem to be going with everybody. I don't fucking know. Let's go with this, I guess.
Captain, Felix and the
Right there.
Vicar are arguing again. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get crushed. Oh, I'm not. Well, good thing nobody ever watched my broadcast. Nobody will ever see that,
Have to hurt nobody.
That gas
lapse
is
in
going to make
intelligence.
us a fucking mint. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers... The goddamn Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. No one you saw, anyway. You've been keeping busy. Catherine doesn't always play nice with others. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those... like they were hanging on to your every word. Scheming. All right. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. I've got a lot on my mind, but I have enough. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric research.
How big we talking?
This opportunity. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant sublife. Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a sublight salvage remote office... Here, this override bypass. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you... Both. Neither. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and just be careful.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You were
This
just
again?
before you pulled. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance.
That's dumb.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already. Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on this. We'd hate to leave this location undefended. That should have been fixed by now.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station.
Nice. I've never been great at de-escalation. Watch your step. They've been left here all alone.
job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce.
Wait, Chartrand? We've seen that name before, back in Cascadia.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Rizzo's knocking out.
Finally, a base of our own. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any... I knew it. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignment... After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. You and I have stumbled onto something... maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae... Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open... You call that an open mind? Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the death... Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you...
Well, at least she doesn't expect...
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch. No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. If you don't believe me, go pay a visit. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all... You've got me all wrong. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gap. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one. This keycard will get you through the front door of her bazaar. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust any—
Guess it's time to go to Byzantium.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Since we're in Byzantium, I haven't actually talked to my folks. Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit, given... Which brings us to where we are today. See, I'm originally from Byzantium. But I worked so hard! I dropped the accent, picked up a... Huh. Well, I bet they won't know the difference. Reek and... Great! And if you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some... Oh, and help you... That... and... What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. Obviously not, and better for Felix. Don't get all mushy on me now. People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental... This. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get... Once you accept that... Well, let me know how that works out. Anyway, you really want to tell me your help? And here I thought I'd... Enough about hard... Anything... I sure hope you negotiate... Ever notice how this job gets bigger and... Makes me wonder... I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaint. Wasn't even the right... Point is, good intentions don't count for shit. And nothing's... Besides, none of this is your mess, so... Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. The board's put a bounty on his head. I've got no love for the corporations, but they... Everyone is. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. Hey, don't get any ideas. Anything else? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize even the bribes... The real question is why there's all these invisible rules and everyone's... I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack. Now you... People call Byzantium the... Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's... Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever... People are extremely competitive about... Interesting. I trained as a surgeon. Or my folks' idea than mine. Lots of them, unfortunately. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile.
What was... Hold it right there. What do you think? All right.
Long elevator ride.
Why can't something exciting happen around here once?
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. Be comforted knowing that anything...
Hey, you! Yeah, you! The million bit smile? How'd you like to make it worth 10 million? Kid, you got president. Tell you what, you're gonna... Listen, you got an agent? Fresh, natural talent? Listen, you got a real special quality. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But...
Captain!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get... So what do you say? Terrific! We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to
walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the earrings?
Probably just shot.
I've always loved
You, with the hips. Over here.
Don't speak. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma. Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you... Darling, you and that brutish... I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its... Everything I need to know can be... You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff. When I look at you, I see making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. Marvelous! What I need is a survey of the outside world. What do... Oh, you cad. I'll need you to model for me the following. The apparel of an iconoclast. And when I say spacer gear, I need an outfit worn. You have the bearing and... Fabulous! If I were an enterprising...
You don't gotta be so forward.
Let me get a good look at you. My word. Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. Let me do a back of the envelope calculation. Love. That's the ultimate luxury.
I don't get why that's funny.
Oh, my cherub. All right, Captain. Here. Darling, I read her measurements by eye, and don't you ask. There are some things I simply... Now stand back. Back! And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening.
What? Oh, no, ma'am. Hold on.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. Outside the Zan... Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me. Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about... I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. I'm not some common buttonmonger. You're very... I can't... What?
Can you believe this outfit? Well, I guess that's everything then. You know, there's a part June Lay's been looking for. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit... Next time we dock with Groundbreaker... Oh, this is real scary, Captain.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge? bridge.
Don't move. You got a little bit of sick in your tread. There! Spick and span. Next time you find Yoka fixing the bar, you come get it. Make sure she's evening, Captain. Good afternoon. I don't know how long I've been up here. I swear, next time we put in the ground. Oh.
Scanning for C.
I swear.
Welcome back. How can... Goodbye. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
All right. Oh, my hands are finally.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Like you ended their date early by making her leave. You fucked it all up.
A reminder to all crew members, there's only one.
Okay, Captain! I feel like running laps. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft. Oh, let me tell you, I was sweating." Then I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to make it for us. It was double authentic, made by a real live monarch. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage, and when I brought out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, but I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. One of us has got to be. We're both. June's so reserved, and I'm so shy. I told her about how she made me feel. Bold, like I acted. Strong. Smarter. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the thing. She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right. Especially, anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it would work, how I've had a bad. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals. It's all on your account, you know? Imagine if you'd never taken... I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but... So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head...
I'm gonna call it there for the night.
Captain.
Thank everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If you did, throw me a like and follow. Best way to know when I am broadcasting is follow when the notifications turned on, because I don't really have a set schedule of broadcasting, just broadcast when I can. You can find my old broadcasts on YouTube along with all the other content I create, such as going live on YouTube, game clips, toy builds, unboxing videos, whatever it's comic book reviews, just things I enjoy creating and putting out there. Appreciate it if you want to check out my other pages and content, and if you enjoy those, tell me likes and follows over there as well. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch are all the same. Powerful Swagger, spelled the same way, and the TikToks, PWFLSWGR. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Hope everybody has a wonderful night, and remember, try to be kind out there.